Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Honest Budget. I'm your honest budgeter, and I've got to be honest, guys. I have a little bit more cash here than I normally would, but that's because I haven't really been filming. So I'm here now, you're here, so let's see what I can make happen. Okay, so before we get into it, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Over here on this channel, we like to learn, grow, we're building new habits, and we're improving old ones. So you want to be a part of that. Also, make sure to stick around to the end of my video because I do have a good financial tip for you. But let's see what I've got for my budget this week. We're working on the last week of March. I was sick this week, so I only got $622.04 from my paycheck. However, I do have an extra stream of income from this week, so we're going to be stuffing that. And then I got $372 in cash from the last couple weeks. So we're working with $1,474.04. I don't have any debt to deal with this week. So on to bills. This week, I am not going to be stuffing for lunch at work. That is usually one of the most important things that I'm stuffing for, but I just have other priorities. I actually went and bought plenty of stuff to be able to pack my own lunch this week for work. So I'm going to work on that. If anything, I might spend money one day, just depending on what I have at home versus, if I need to eat there. But otherwise, we're working with $372 for cash stuffing today. So let's get into my first binder here. So sinking funds, we are going to be stuffing Aspen today. He hasn't been getting a lot stuffed recently because I do have automatic transfers for him. So, yeah, I really kind of only do it here and there when I have enough money. So we're putting $20 into there. I could actually take some of this money out right now because I did have to take Aspen to the vet yesterday, actually. So was not as much as I was anticipating it to be. So I might actually not even take that money out. Before, I still have to file the pet insurance claim, but before all of that, it's only $150. So I'll probably only be paying maybe maximum like $50 for that visit. So I could take it out of here since there's $40 in there, but I think I'm just going to keep it in there for later. Okay, so car today, we are adding $80. So I normally add all of my 10s, so I'm just adding that 110, but I am adding extra because I do have to buy new brakes, and then I also have to pay for my car registration like today. So I thought about that this morning and I'm like, oh my God, I have so much coming up this month. So especially with my car, because brakes, I obviously need them to be safe when I'm driving. So that's going to be a priority. So these next probably 2 months are going to be a little bit tight for things because of that. So I could take out of this, but again, I'm saving for a new car, so I don't really want to. So adding that $80, we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 280, that pretty much would pay my registration, but I'm going to keep this cash in here to save for my brakes because I think I'm just going to try to wing it with the registration and hope that my income from this month makes up for it. I will probably have to pick up some shifts to make up for it, but that's fine. I honestly am not really worried. So then I always add my ones into my health envelope. So today we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Oh my God. 20, 40, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Wow. I really cannot count. I have no idea what's wrong with me. And then 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 70. Wait, I think I'm at 276. Yeah, that was 276. Wow, that was hard for my brain. Really don't know why. Okay, next binder. I decorated this during fall and Halloween, if you can't tell. It's kind of falling apart a little bit, but I just love this color combination. I like the frame that this has. I think it's so cute, and I really like the pumpkin on the back. This is my first and favorite savings binder. Okay, so going into emergency fund, we're adding $50 today. So let's see, we have 100, 200, 50, 70, 80. Wow. Really, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm going to take this 50 out because I can't count today. And I don't know why it's just, wow, screwing up my brain, but it really is. Okay, so 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. So with that, we have 450. Wow, my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, but boy, I mean, counting should be easy, right? Okay, so I'm $50 away from being able to deposit that into the bank, so that's exciting. Month ahead, let's see, I only have 40 in here. Perfect, so we're adding 40. So that brings us to $80. I think I've taken out of this one recently to help make up for some stuff, and hey, that's what it's for. Sometimes I feel really guilty taking out of certain emergency funds that I have, but other times I'm like, hey, whatever. Let's just roll with the punches because I need it and I can't stress about it. And that's what that money's there for. So I'm saving it for a specific reason, and it's not bad if I use it for that specific reason, but I just hate it. Okay, so that is that for that binder. And then now I also really like this binder because I love the holographic vinyl. It's so pretty. And it just like, it makes me feel good when I'm cash stuffing to have these cute little things. It just makes finances just that much more fun. Okay, so travel. We're adding, as always, my $5 bills, plus we're gonna add a little extra $20 in there. So let's see what we got. Oh God, there's a 50 in here. Let's see if my brain will handle it. So we have 100, 50, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Perfect. There's some crisp bills in there. All right, so that's all messy-wessy. I just like having my envelopes be all nice and perfect and clean. All right. Next one is restaurants. So I've taken out of this one recently because I just always replenish my either like checking account, savings account. I re-stuff that money, so I'll just take it out and put it in another envelope. But I like to allocate money for restaurants because your girl likes to go out to eat, so it's why it's in my low priority binder, but it's still something that I pretty much stuff almost every time. Okay, so now we're going into fun. So we have $40 for fun. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 30, 1, 2. So little fun fact, the reason why I have this 10 and 2 ones in here, normally this 10 would go for car and these would go for health, but I went and sold something at like some little thing and I decided that whatever money that I get from selling items, I'm gonna go towards Legos. So this is my Lego fund. This may also be completely a Lego fund, but this $12, Lego fund. So that's the only exception I'm gonna make. Otherwise, I'm very strict with myself about where my 10s, my 1s, and my 5s go. It's just, I'm also a little bit neurotic, so that kind of just helps keep everything at bay. But like, I have to, if I have my mind set on something, like this is gonna be set for this, and this is gonna be set for this, it's really hard for me to put it into something else. Like it kind of pained me a little bit to put the 10 and the 2 1s in here, which sounds so ridiculous. But that's just how my brain works. It's like, no, but this 10, it's meant to go in car. Like, no, not the fun envelope. So I know I'm a little bit ridiculous, but it's just the way I am. And hey, it's actually helped me this far. I mean, I have a good savings because of it, so whatever. All right, so in Christmas now, we're adding $50. So we're definitely getting somewhere in this envelope. And we're only in the first week of April. So I'm super happy about that. So we now have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270. So we're a little bit over halfway to the goal. My goal is 500. I may just keep going from there because if you've been here before, you know that my birthday is 4 days after Christmas. So I do also like to kind of buy myself something a little nice. So I buy everyone else something and then I'll buy me something too. Okay, so that's it for the cash stuffing. Let's get into that financial tip. Okay, so today we're talking about automatic transfers. Now, the reason that I bring this up is because it's something that's kind of just been on my mind, and I know that some of my friends are like, this is just a secret little tool that I really didn't know about, which is kind of funny. But if you're having trouble, like let's say that you have reached a point in your budgeting and financial journey where you are pretty good with your income and you're keeping your spending pretty low, but you're still having trouble saving and you're just like, why? Like, I can't find the time or the energy to be able to save. Like I forget to transfer money. I forget to do this. I'm just too tired at the end of the day, whatever. I've heard different kinds of excuses. The not having time for it was kind of the funniest one to me because it doesn't really take that amount of time, but I guess maybe you forgot passwords or something. So if you just get all of your set stuff, get logged in to all of your banks, all of that kind of stuff, set up some automatic transfers. What I do each week, so we've talked about a little bit of my goals for this year. So I have specific goals with investing, retirement, savings, saving for a car, and then saving for my dog Aspen. So each week I have this set amount. So it's 100 for investing, 150 for retirement, and so on. These are automatically transferred every single week into my accounts, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm not forgetting to transfer money. And then it's out of sight, out of mind. Basically, I can forget that money is there until I actually need it. So that's a really good and easy way, really, to just start saving money in your sleep. You're just forgetting about it, and you're like, next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, I have $5,000 saved. Or even, let's say it's just $500. Let's say your original goal is $500. If you set up an automatic transfer of $50, let's say every single Sunday, you're gonna have that $500 in 10 weeks. So that's super easy. And then, you snap your fingers and you're like, oh my God, there we are. So that's just one way that I recommend to easily save some of your money. We can talk about more automatic stuff in the coming weeks, but this is just my absolute favorite. And it's been something that apparently not a lot of people know about. So get your automatic transfers set up, log into your bank accounts, even if it's $10, $1, whatever amount that you can make work, just make it work. You want to make sure that you have that savings because saving is so important. We're building our wealth over here, guys. So that is all that I have for you this week. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you've made it this far, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And I hope that you have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you next time.